Shalom, shalom, shalom to the 12 tribe that scattered abroad. Shalom, shalom to the 12 tribe that scattered abroad. Welcome back to the Reading the Bible with your brother Nehemiah. I am Israel, a true seeker of Yahweh. Like, share, and comment. Subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Man, how y'all doing today, man? Man, we back again, with Leviticus chapter 15, where we gonna start at. But before we get started, y'all already know we gotta give all praise and honor to the Most High. You gotta give all praise and honor to the God of Israel, to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach. Man, we got to thank him and the Father. We got to, always. That keeps you going, man, that they breathe every day, You have to thank them for just waking you, putting that air in you, man. Thank to see another day, whether it rain, sleep, or snow, man, you living. He got you here for a reason. You need to figure it out and find out exactly what it is. For real. Everybody have a calling, man. You got to find your calling. You have to find your calling. Well, everybody, man, y'all get out y'all King James Version with the Apocrypha and open up to Leviticus chapter 15. That's where we'll begin. And if you don't have the King James Version, like I said, you can always download it on your phone, or you can order it from Amazon. And it ain't number like $11 from Amazon, but you need to get the King James Version. So where we gonna begin at, when everybody get to Leviticus chapter 15, that's where we'll begin. What my glasses? Let's get this started. Shalaki. Okay, here we go. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 15, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when any man had a running issue out of his flesh, because of his issue, he is unclean. Now, remember we left 14 talking about the leprosy. So now it's talking about a running issue. And it's a running issue mean like a discharge. You know what I'm saying? It's a discharge. It's a running issue out of his flesh. Because of his issue, he is unclean. Let me see. So we still talking about the leopard. Check this out. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 22, verse 4. What man soever of the seed of Aaron is a leper, or hath a running issue, where we at now, what we talking about now, a running issue, he shall not eat of the holy things until he be clean. And whosoever toucheth anything that is unclean by the dead, or a man whose seed goeth from him. I'm trying to get to what this issue is, this running issue is. It ain't mentioned about what this issue is. we got to get to find out what this running issue. So we're gonna go back to Leviticus 15 and pick back up with Leviticus chapter 15 verse 3. Cause it ain't mentioned what this running issue is. So my thing is, it's still the leprosy it's talking about, but it's mentioned like precept. It's mentioned like if a man had leopard, and then it say or a issue. So he's talking about the running issue. So let me pick back up in verse 3. Verse 3, and this shall be his uncleanness and his issue, whether his flesh run with his issue or his flesh be stopped from his issue. It is his uncleanness. So if it run with his issue, I'm trying to find what's the issue is. Okay, in the Bible, the word issue generally has three primarily meanings depending on the context. A bodily discharge. Okay, here we go. A bodily discharge usually relate to ritual impurity, offspring or descendant, and the ultimate outcome or result of a situation. So them the three primary meanings what they show. So what it talking about a bodily discharge or flow, like in what we read in Leviticus 15. Let me finish reading this. Let me see what it's saying. It say in older translation, like the King James Version, an issue frequently referred to a continuous discharge of bodily fluids, such as blood or semen. So, the running issue is blood or semen. And under the Moses law, these discharges render a person ceremonially unclean. So now we talking about in chapter 15, we talking about the man being leopard or got a running issue, blood running or semen running. So that's what the issue is. We're gonna figure it out. It explains itself. You ain't gotta do nothing but go into it. Look up words, find the definition of what words mean, and that'll give you a better understanding of what you're reading. It'll give you a way better understanding of what you're reading. You ain't gotta worry about nobody telling you nothing. The Spirit will lead you. Just follow the Spirit. Let's continue. Back at 3 from the top again. And this shall be his uncleanness in his issue, whether his flesh run with his issue or his flesh be stopped from his issue. It is uncleanness. Verse 4. Every bed whereon he lieth that had the issue is unclean, and everything whereon he sitteth shall be unclean. So everywhere he sit, everywhere he lay, basically anything that he touched will be unclean. Let's continue. Verse 5. And whosoever touches his bed shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the eve. So whoever touches him, his wife, his children, they'll be unclean. They got to wash their clothes and they got to bathe. And they got to be unclean until the eve. Verse 6. And he that sitteth on anything whereon he sit that had the issue shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the eve. So if you sit where he sit, you gonna be unclean. You got to wash your clothes, wash yourself, and you'll be unclean until the eve. Verse 7. And he that toucheth the flesh of him that had the issue shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the eve. So basically, you don't really want to be around him. That's why they put him out the camp. Because if he stays in the camp, pay attention now. If he stays in the camp, everything that he touched, somebody gonna touch what he touched. Somebody gonna sit where he sit. So he got to be put out the camp, away from the camp, until he come clean. Or the whole camp gonna be unclean. Everything in there gonna be unclean if he stay in the camp. Let's continue. Verse 8. And if he that had the issue spit upon him that is clean, then he shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the eve. Now that's nasty, but my thing is, why is he spitting on people? But if he spit, whoever he spit on, that person gonna be unclean. That's nasty. That's gross. That's very gross. That's worse than calling somebody something. Cause what the Most High said about the other nation? He said they like spittle. They ain't shit. So you telling me you spitting on me? That telling me I ain't shit. Man, this stuff so easy. This stuff so easy. A bird can pick up on all this. A bird can pick up on all this. Let's continue. Verse 9. And what saddle soever he rideth upon that had the issue shall be unclean. Basically, like I said, everything he touches gonna be unclean. Whether he touch it, whether he sit, whether he lie, whether he spit, it's gonna be unclean. Verse 10. And whosoever toucheth anything that was under him shall be unclean until the eve. And he that beareth any of those things shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the eve. Verse 11. And whomsoever he and whomsoever he toucheth that had the issue and had not rinsed his hand in water, he shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the eve. Now it said, and whomsoever he toucheth that had the issue. So whomsoever he toucheth that had the issue. So whoever, the one that got the issue, whoever so he touches had not rinsed himself. No, that ain't right. So, and whomsoever he toucheth. So the person who ain't got the issue, whomsoever he toucheth that had the issue and had not rinsed his hand in water. So if he touch him and he don't rinse his hand, he shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the evening. So if he wash his hand, that make him supposed to be clean. But I thought that anything that he touches or anybody touches him are gonna be unclean. Let me see something. It say, and whosoever toucheth anything that was under him shall be unclean until the eve. And he that beareth any of those things shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the eve. And whomsoever he toucheth. Okay, the one that he touched, the one that got the issue. Okay, I had that wrong. It said, and whomsoever he toucheth that had the issue. Okay, the dude that got the issue, whomsoever he toucheth, and had not rinsed his hand, if he ain't rinsed his hand and touches somebody, they should be unclean. That I knew I'd figure it out. Just a matter of time. I just went up one verse. I went to verse 10. And I read it on down, and it all fell in place. Now I know what it's talking about. Now I know who he talking about. So the person who got the issue, whomsoever he touches, without rinsing his hand. So if he rinses his hand first and touches somebody, they ain't gonna be unclean. Dang, my bad. that fly, I gotta get that fly. Cause he gonna irritate me. He gonna irritate me. Okay, now let's continue. Verse 12. And the vessel of earth, the vessel of earth. Okay, I got a couple of precepts about this vessel. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 6, verse 28. We already read it. But the earthen vessel wherein it is sodden shall be broken, and if it be sodden in a brazen pot, it shall be both scored and rinsed in water. Now Leviticus 11:32. And upon whatsoever any of them, when they are dead, do it fall, it shall be unclean, whether it be in any vessel of wood, or remnant, or skin, or sack, whatsoever vessel it be, wherein it, okay, so the vessel could be a vessel of wood, or remnant, or skin. So now I know what the vessel is, and it can be the vessel, it can be wood, remnant. So but now it's dirt, because it say verse 12 again from the top. It say and the vessel of earth. So it got to be talking about dirt. Is that the earth? It say and the vessel of earth that he touched, which had the issue, shall be broken, and every vessel of wood shall be rinsed in water. So and the vessel of earth that he touched, meaning the remnant, the wood, all of it got to be broken, shall be broken, and every vessel of wood shall be rinsed in water. So it's talking about the wood, the vessel of the wood, and the vessel of earth, the wood that he touched, which had the issue, who had the one that had the issue, he touched it, shall be broken, and every vessel of wood shall be rinsed in water. I had to call y'all back, mama. I'm gonna have to call y'all back. Verse 13. And when he that had an issue is cleansed of his issue, then he shall number to himself 7 days for his cleansing, and wash his clothes, and bathe his flesh in running water, and shall be clean. You heard how you gonna clean yourself. In verse 13 again from the top, it said, and when he that had an issue is cleansed of his issue, when he that had an issue is cleansed of his issue, then he shall number to himself 7 days for his cleansing, and wash his clothes, and bathe his flesh in running water, and shall be clean. Verse 14. And on the 8th day, same way what we read in chapter 14. And on the 8th day, he shall take to him 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons, and come before the Lord unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and give them unto the priest. Verse 15. And the priest shall offer them, the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for him before the Lord for his issue. And this way he cleansing them. He giving up the sin offering. He making an atonement for him. Remember, because he cleansed himself. Verse 16. And if any man see a compilation go out from him, his semen,